Alex, what's it been like to be one of the veterans in the room this spring?
Yeah, I had a little experience last year when some of the guys went down. But yeah, it's definitely different. Getting used to that leadership role, trying to be one of the older guys, the veterans in the room. First guy up at every drill. Outside of football, just making sure guys are okay, doing the right things, and all that. So.
How have you seen the development, I guess, particularly the younger guys now going into their second year? How have you seen, what kind of steps have you seen them take this spring?
The standards that we have on our team and in the receiver room, we make them live up to it every day. When they first got here, it might be a little challenging to, get used to that, but the evolution of all those young guys, all their games has been, they've went from here to here every single day, and they've just gotten better and better every single day. So
it seems like Jamal and Isaiah, even though they're older college players, are willing or want to learn as much from the others as the others learn from them. You kind of see that in them.
Yeah, no, they want to learn no matter what. They never think they're at they're, even though they've played so much college football and had so much experience, they're always trying to learn. And they're always, trying to, how did you do this? How did you do that? What can I do better here and here? So they're great learners, and they lead by example as well.
Have you seen the added element they bring with their size, like in the red zone and some of that stuff?
Yeah, they're both 6'4" and, long. So when you throw it up to them, they can just box out a guy or any of that stuff. And it's hard to defend that, those. So.
How do you think you've developed, especially going into this year, having a little more of your feet under you and a bigger role? What did last year do for just where you're at this year now?
Yeah, being able to have a full season under my belt, and then, the last couple months over the off season, knowing what I have to work on to get better at, to become a better player, and also what I can expect in the games and how to prepare myself. It's done wonders. I can see it, the evolution of my game, I'm bigger, faster, stronger than I was last year, and just knowing little parts of each play or the offense, how the offense works and all that stuff. So getting a full season under my belt really helped with that.
How much convincing did it take to get your brother to come back for 6 years?
Yeah,
it seemed like it was a closer call than
no. Yeah, to be honest, I thought he was leaving. I thought he was going to be done, but he did. I just said, follow what your heart says, and I didn't even know he was doing it until I saw on social media that he posted. He never told me. So, but yeah, I think he was leaning towards leaving, but he decided he had unfinished business here and he wanted to come back. So.
You give him a hard time that he's in college for 6 years.
Yeah, everybody on the team always says that. You're the oldest. You're 6 years. Go get a job or something. But no.
Was there a point last fall? I mean, you played a ton of snaps, but when you felt it tip confidence-wise for you, where you're like, not only do you belong, but I'm one of the main guys.
Yeah, no, it's always definitely like a transition. You're like, oh, can I really play at this level when you've never played? But once you get on that field, you realize it's just football, and you belong here for a reason. The coaches brought you here because they see what you can do, or they see what you can become. So yeah.
Where do you want to improve going into next season?
I mean, the cliche answer, but everywhere. Route running, catching, blocking, being a leader. Being a leader is probably the biggest one because, we have a lot of young guys that are still coming along and all that, and just trying to be a leader in our room is the biggest thing probably.
How big a deal do you think it is, your story and John's story of in-state kids, this staff gave a real good chance and you're succeeding with it to other players who are coming up, in the high school ranks around here?
Yeah, I think I hope it shows them that, if they put in the work and they work as hard as they can every day, that they belong as well. Football is football. If you're good at football, you can play anywhere. So I just hope that me and my brother, what we've done so far, can inspire those kids around the state to do the same.
Anything else for Alex?
Thank you.
Thank you.